Good morning, adventurers, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Oh man, it's gonna be a busy day for me today. I just got done streaming Life is Strange True Colors. If you want to check that out, it is available on my Patreon, uh, www.patreon.com/VGA. You have to join and become a member in order to view it, but you can join for as little as $1. We played through the entire first chapter of Life is Strange True Colors this morning as an exclusive stream for Patreon, which I do once a month. And before I get into what we went over last week, quick shout out to my patrons. There are two now. Ooh. Levon, of course, and I'm probably going to mispronounce this, and I'm so sorry. Maid Darmo. Mod Darmo? Something along those lines. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Welcome to Patreon. And also, of course, shout out to all of the YouTube subscribers and Twitch followers and Twitch subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You're all awesome and wonderful people, and I really appreciate the support. So, last week we played Dragon Age Origins and we got through the Mage's Tower. We did rescue the mages, even though we totally killed Wynn. I don't know what happened to those children after we killed her and those mages. Might have murdered a bunch of children as well. I don't think there were any mages to keep the area sealed off from demons, so if any made it behind us, those kids were screwed. But yeah, killed the boss in that after we got out of the Fade, which the Sloth Demon was not the final boss for that tower. And then we decided to head to Denerim so we could find Brother Genitivi to get the Ashes of Andraste, because we came across a knight in Lothering who said that Arl Aemon was sick and they were hoping to find these ashes to cure him. Some sort of mysterious illness. And we do need Arl Aemon's help, so we might as well go find it beforehand so we can just take care of him and get straight to business. Alright, as you can see, our save says a monumental task stands before you. Gather an army large enough to battle the Darkspawn Horde. There's also the matter of Taryn Loghain's betrayal. Alistair suggested that you gain the assistance of Arl Aemon, the Arl of Redcliffe. With his help, you may be able to influence the nobles of Landsmeet to unite against Taryn Loghain to bring him to justice. So that's our ultimate goal. Let's load in. We made it to Denerim, and we got a new party member as well, an assassin who was hired to kill us, and he failed miserably. So let me just load up this game. Yeah, he's from the Antivan Crows, I do believe, and since he failed his task, his life is forfeit to them, so he's hanging out with us in order to hopefully not be killed by his former compatriots. And I think he might be able to teach us the assassin skill tree. Last week we also stopped by Bantegan's lands, I want to say it was, and we came across a survivor of Ostagar who had been murdered by a bunch of guards, and he told us about a key in Ostagar. So at some point we're going to return there and hopefully give the king a proper burial and retrieve whatever was that key was for. But here we are in Denerim. Hopefully we're not going to crash a bunch. I think Denerim is known to cause a lot of crashes, so we're just going to try to find Brother Genitivi and get out of here pretty much. Ooh, we do have Friends of Red Jenny. The reward, whatever it is waiting off the Market District in Denerim. We have that. Oh yeah, something came free in the lowest levels of the tower. We weren't able to kill that. More stuff in the Circle of Magi. There's a place of power here in Denerim. There are 2 apprentices in Denerim. Oh boy. I don't know if we'll take care of all this today. Oh yes, we also have Flemeth's Grimoire. Okay. See if I remember the keys to look around. Tab. We do have somebody we can talk to over here. Who are you?
Why are you here?
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess, but shouldn't you be running a shop or a farm somewhere rather than fighting?
Anston.
You think to tell me my place, Kunari? You are very brave.
It is not done.
But it is done. Do not be such a blind fool.
I speak the truth. It is not I who is blind.
Look around you then. You see women throughout this land, fighters and mages both.
That has yet to be proven.
Which, that they fight, or that they are female?
Hey, Miniwaz. Welcome.
So I am not truly a woman to you. It is good to know.
Alright. Sten doesn't think women should be fighters. Part of their culture, I guess.
Good day.
Okay, all you say is good day. Cool. Okay, there's a Mage's Collective bag over there. There's Chanter's board. I am looking for Brother Genitivi. Would you guys know? Sister Justine.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's board?
Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. Pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
Okay, what's a curator do?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
So how are you doing today, Miniwaz? There are still relics to be found after all these years.
My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
How difficult is it to verify a relic?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Ole, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness.
Nice.
The life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head.
Okay, she talks a
When the
lot.
heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
Well, I bet you're probably better at this game than I am. Hope you have fun playing. Let's see. I've got to go. Farewell.
Enjoy your visit to the chantry.
Yeah, there's a bunch of... There's, like, guards blocking the way. Templar guard.
In the name of Andraste, bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Ole.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Weyland died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Why is the cathedral closed? That poor man doesn't have his memory.
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone. I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim. We've many more yet to hold.
Dang. Where are you at in the game, Miniwaz? Did you start a new one over, or are you further along? Alright, so what is with your friend here, Templar?
The chat now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Lyrium did this to him. Why doesn't he stop taking it?
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else.
Wow.
May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
That's sad. New codex updated for Templars. Often portrayed as stoic and grim, the Order of the Templars was created as the martial arm of the Chantry. Armed with the ability to dispel and resist magic, in addition to their formidable combat talents, the Templars are uniquely qualified to act as both a foil for apostates, mages who refuse to submit to the authority of the Circle, and a first line of defense against the dark powers of blood mages and abominations. Oh, wow. 17th playthrough and on Nightmare? That is insane. I struggle on normal. I can't imagine how difficult Nightmare is. While mages often resent the Templars as symbols of the Chantry's control over magic, the people of Thedas see them as saviors and holy warriors, champions of all that is good, armed with piety enough to protect the world from the ravages of foul magic. In reality, the Chantry's militant arm looks first for skilled warriors with unshakable faith in the Maker, with a flawless moral character as secondary concern. Templars must carry out their duty with an emotional distance, and the Order of Templars prefers soldiers with religious fervor and absolute loyalty over paragons of virtue who might question orders when it comes time to make difficult choices, of course. The Templars' power derives from the substance lyrium, a mineral believed to be the raw element of creation. While mages use lyrium in their arcane spells and rituals, Templars ingest the primordial mineral to enhance their abilities to resist and dispel magic. Lyrium use is regulated by the Chantry, but some Templars suffer from lyrium addiction, the effects of which include paranoia, obsession, and dementia. Templars knowingly submit themselves to this treatment in the service of the Order and the Maker. It is this sense of ruthless piety that most frightens mages when they draw the Templars' attention. When the Templars are sent to eliminate a possible blood mage, there is no reasoning with them, and if the Templars are prepared, the mage's magic is all but useless. Driven by their faith, the Templars are one of the most feared and respected forces in Thedas. Huh. Yeah, I feel like older games, the difficulty curve is usually an extreme jump. So I can see that normal is actually more akin to hard. I definitely see that when I play. What is your favorite race and class to play? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just like take all of these since we're over here. Okay, what's this mage's collective bag back here? Blood of Warning. Have you seen? Wow, there are going to be so many quests. Ay, Jubasto. He put his name in it again.
Good to see you again.
Alright, you're the same person then. Door of a blood mage's relative. Okay.
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard putting up a good fight against Logain and Hal, right? Good for you. Make a spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you.
A Herlock Alpha Darkspawn. That's awesome. That must be a fun mod. Let's see. Who are you?
My name is Slim Cauldron, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself.
And what will you do with your cut?
My share goes to a good cause. The poor. I've got 15 cousins. 15? Can you imagine? My uncle must walk around with a permanent bulge. It's disturbing, that is.
Yeah, that is kind of disturbing. I didn't need that image in my head, thank you. You know, yeah, tell me more, I'm interested.
My mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know.
Yeah, I haven't modded this game. I've looked through mods before when I first started playing it, but modding turns into a chore. I've modded Skyrim a lot and decided that I was just done with it. Let's see. I'll say swiping things is my specialty. We haven't really done much stealth. Yes, I do have the 4 GB patch. Otherwise, I couldn't actually stream.
A respectable talent for robbing those rich bastards blind. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't mind that much. Call me old-fashioned, but the maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate, or whatnot unless the other fellow really had it coming. I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restrained, right? So, what are you interested in?
That's good to know. Hey, typing and spelling is hard, okay? But yeah, I tried seeing if I could even just like record this with OBS without that patch, and it would just crash immediately whenever I would start recording. So after doing some Googling and finding it, I was able to get the patch, and then it worked. Okay, so do you have a mark for me?
I've got one. Should be easy pickings. 50 silver.
No, I'm not gonna pay you right now. I don't know if paying him for information is actually gonna be helpful. Sergeant Kylan, Door of Blood Mage, Blood of Warning. What is all this stuff? Yeah, I do have NVIDIA GeForce. It doesn't work with all games, so that's why I went to OBS, because I was streaming off of NVIDIA first when I first started streaming a couple years ago, but it wouldn't work with every game I had, so went to OBS.
Attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Okay.
Thank you and farewell.
That was a quick... What's going on here? Okay, don't know what that did. There was another one back up this way, wasn't there? I don't know what quest I got, but go to the remaining homes of accused blood mage relatives in Denerim, select the front door of each home to smear a vial of goat's blood on it, return to the collective for your reward. Oh, okay. So there's 4 homes that we have to mark, and then we get a reward. That's easy. There's a chest over there. There's a couple of chests. I come like, hey, we're here for Brother Genitivi, and I just keep walking around collecting quests, and yeah. Get easily distracted. I've never actually been to Denerim before in any of my playthroughs. This is my first time.
Lead me to my business.
Who are you? Sergeant Kylan.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
How do you know who I am? What the heck?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsmen at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do me much justice. But don't worry, Even if I believe the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone in security. Don't disturb the peace in the market. That's well enough for me.
Okay. Do you need any help with anything?
You're serious?
I kind of need money.
Yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, make it forbid, hurt. I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What's the pay?
Do a good job and I'll see you get some silver in your pockets. Maybe even some gold.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Whorehouse is the pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Oh boy. Alright, sign me up.
Happy hunting.
That's pretty funny. Leave them alive, not dead. Don't explode them. Don't put them on fire. Like, yes, sir. Can I just loot these chests, or will I get in trouble? Heavy chainmail boots. Nobody cares. Cool. Let's sell. Do I have anything for you?
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian scented oils in all of Denerim. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no?
She's from Orle, I'm pretty sure. What's there to see in the market?
Much of the city is still a mystery to me, but the markets is like my home. Circle and sorcered objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas, in the alleyway north. The armorer, Wade, and his emporium are just to the south. If you need work, outside the rectory to the southeast is a chanter's board. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared though, they do put on many airs.
Cool. Thanks. Let's see. A couple of chests here. Master Ignacio. Take a Viridium shield. That chest I cannot unlock. Yep. Key required. Let's see if I can steal from a couple of people since I'm here. Can I not? Nope, that's not somebody I can interact with apparently. Why? I did not want to be Alistair. I want to be me. Steal from this guy?
No.
Nothing to steal. Wish the cooldown was a little quicker. Alright, let's steal from this guy.
No.
Oh, no, it's Sten. I can't interact with them. It's literally just Sten telling no. Ah.
From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice.
You look angry.
Killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
I'm gonna try to intimidate. I feel like persuade is our better option. Let's try to persuade him.
Pardon me, sir. You must think.
It worked.
You really do look like. Too much ale. Yes, too much.
Or like me? A Grey Warden? You must have me mistaken with somebody else. He fell for it. What are those? Those look like naked mole rats, but giant. Stealing failed.
Another visit, Meister. Enjoy browsing my wares.
Who are you?
Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
What affairs are those?
Meeting. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store.
You aren't from Ferelden, are you?
I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. but I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
Do you need any help?
No. Perhaps one day.
All right. What stories do you have in Ventiva?
It's been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
Yep, you already said that, so what do you mean?
On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled horse. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time.
With the Blight, Ferelden isn't exactly safe either.
Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
Except when they come out of the ground.
To you, boy.
Just pop up underneath your feet. Alright, so Cesar is in charge.
Quite welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
Have anything for sale?
Oh, yes.
Alright, so we got some recipes for poisons. Got some weapons. Norwegian bow. Whitewood. Armor, that's about it. Okay, so basically their special is going to be poison recipes if we start working on that more, which we haven't really focused on crafting at all. There's a book here. The latter anthology of dwarven poetry. The undead exhumed, born from the shallowest graves, mined from the living. By the Paragon Lynchcar. Do you like fried mush and nug? I do not like them, Mr. Klug. I do not like fried mush and nug. You're kidding me. Would you eat them on a rug? If you eat, you'll get a hug. I would not eat them on a rug. From you, I would not want a hug. Then would you drink them from a jug? Come on, give them a chug. I would not drink them from a jug. I'd rather eat a slimy mug. Nope, slimy slug. I love this reference in here. Your Dr. Seuss reference. Green eggs and ham, I'm pretty sure. Would you eat them with a bug? Would you share them with a thug? I would not share them with a thug. I would not eat them with a bug. Not for a hug, not on a rug, from a jug. I will not chug. Come on now, Mr. Klug. Are you on some kind of drug? Eat them in this hole I dug. Eat them, don't just shrug. I've had it, Mr. Klug. Down into that hole you drug. Down with the thug, and the slug, and the bug. By Paragon Seuss, yep. Never surrender. Dwarvish blood may be lukewarm, but vital as ore. There was once a minor Oblirium whose face looked like a perineum. The dead got him too, not much he could do. With a face like that, he was a shoo-in. By the wordsmith Carlisle of House Yannock. Oh my gosh. Love those references. Hey, Bryn, are you a noble? Can I steal from you?
Now's better than later.
Dang, stealing failed.
It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy Orlesian silks anywhere in Southreach.
Okay, what else do we have? A couple of gossips, Grey Warden posters. That is a tavern. Oh, Genitivi's home. We're there. Let me drop a save. Okay. It just took us 30 minutes. No big deal. A couple of books. Let's check those out maybe. Maybe. Can I not? No? Okay. Hello, Weyland.
Yes. What are you doing here?
Who are you?
My name is Weyland. I'm the assistant of the scholar Brother Genitivi. This is his house.
Who's Brother Genitivi?
Eminent scholar and researcher who serves the Great Chantry. When you first came in, I was hoping that you had news of Brother Genitivi. Wishful thinking, it seems.
What do you mean?
I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. Genitivi was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I fear he has gotten too close to the truth.
What do you think he discovered?
I don't know. He was very excited when he left and said he would be back with all the answers. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi and they too have disappeared.
Where did you send them?
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
Ugh, just tell me before I lose my patience. I've killed a lot of people for less.
All right, all right. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Camelot, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating?
No. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
Wait a minute, but you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
You sound nervous. Are you hiding something?
I know it sounds suspicious, but I swear I'm not lying. It's been a very difficult time for me, and sometimes I don't know what to think or feel. I want Genitivi to be rescued, but I don't want more people to be hurt. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think I trust you. Something seems off.
Trust me. My conscience is clear. Following Genitivi's footsteps if you must, but be careful.
Something's weird. Dragon cults. Let us suggest for the moment that a high dragon is simply an animal. A cunning animal, to be sure, but in possession of no true self-awareness or sentience. There has not, after all, been a single recorded case of a dragon attempting to communicate or performing any act that could not likewise be attributed to a clever beast. How then does one explain the existence of so-called dragon cults throughout history? One dragon cult might be explainable, especially in light of the reverence of the old gods in the ancient Tevinter Imperium. In the wake of the First Blight, many desperate imperial citizens turned to the worship of real dragons to replace the old gods who had failed them. A dragon, after all, was a god figure that they could see. It was there, as real as the archdemon itself, and, as evidence makes clear, did offer a degree of protection to its cultists. Other dragon cults could be explained in light of the first. Some cult members might have survived and spread the word. The worship of the old gods was as widespread as the Imperium itself. Certainly such secrets could have made their way into many hands. But there have been reports of dragon cults, even in places where the Imperium never touched, among folks who had never heard of the old gods or had any reason to. How does one explain them? Members of a dragon cult live in the same lair as a high dragon, nurturing and protecting its defenseless young. In exchange, the high dragon seemed to permit those cultists to kill a small number of those young in order to feast on draconic blood. That blood is said to have a number of strange long-term effects, including bestowing greater strength and endurance, as well as an increased desire to kill. It may breed insanity as well. Navaran dragon hunters have said that these cultists are incredibly powerful opponents. The changes in the cultists are a form of blood magic, surely, but how did the symbiotic relationship between the cult and the high dragon form in the first place? How did the cultists know to drink the dragon's blood? How did the high dragon convince them to care for its young, or know that they would? Is there more to draconic intelligence than we have heretofore guessed at? No member of a dragon cult has ever been taken alive, and what accounts exist from the days of Navaran hunters record only mad rants and impossible tales of godhood. With dragons only recently reappearing and still incredibly rare, we may never know the truth, but the question remains. That's from Flame and Scale by Brother Florian, Chantry Scholar 928 Dragon. Intriguing. So there are dragon cults. Just like D&D. Can we interact with the books now? Yes. The History of the Chantry, Chapter 3. It is said that at the Battle of Valyrian Fields, Mepharath stood and looked out over his armies. He had conquered the southern reaches of the greatest empire in the world had ever known, and built splintered barbarian clans into a force to be feared. With pride in his heart, he turned to congratulate his men and found that they had turned from him. Mepharath fell to the evil of jealousy. After all that he had done, his wife was the one to receive all the glory. He saw his wife's power and influence and tired of his place as second husband, below the Maker. His heart swelled with fury. If he had conquered just to have his wife wrested from him by a forgotten god and a legion of faith-hungry rabble, then perhaps this war was not worth the trouble. Here, history and the Chant of Light come apart. History tells us that Mepharath looked north into the Central Imperium and saw nothing but more war against a rapidly regrouping army, and he despaired. The Chant of Light holds that Mepharath chafed with jealousy of the Maker, and jealousy of the glory that Andraste received, although it was he who led the armies. Mepharath traveled to the imperial capital of Minrathous to speak with the Archon Hessarian. There he offered up his wife to the Imperium in return for a truce that would end hostilities once and for all. The Archon, eager to put down the voice of the prophet that stirred his own people against him, agreed. Mepharath led Andraste into an ambush where she was captured by Imperial agents, putting an end to her exalted march. Crowds of loyalists stood in the central square of Minrathous to watch Andraste's execution. By command of the Archon, she was burned at the stake in what the Imperium believed to be the most painful punishment imaginable. According to the Chantry, however, Andraste was instead purified and made whole by the flames, ascending to life at her Maker's side. By all accounts, there was only silence where they expected screams. At the sight of the prophet burning, the crowds were filled with profound guilt as if they had participated in a great blasphemy. So moving was the moment that the Archon himself drew his sword and thrust it into the prophet's heart, ending her torment and leaving those assembled to consider the weight of what they had seen. Whereas the execution of Andraste was meant to be a symbol of defeat for the faith of the Maker, in truth, it all but sealed the fate of the worship of the old gods and paved the way for the spread of the Maker's chant. There's a lot of information about Andraste and the Maker.
You're not supposed to go in there.
Why not?
I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
Yeah, I go where I want.
Said no. Genitivi was a very private person.
I'm afraid I have to
No, don't
insist.
touch that door.
Ooh. Alright. So we're fighting him. Let's get the Winter's Grasp. You go and do a shield bash. You're getting threatened on, that's fine. And I will go up and attack from behind. Maybe. He didn't stand a chance. Nice, Sten. Shock coating. What's going on in here? Codex on the political structure of the Chantry. Chantry hierarchy. The Divine is the titular head of the Chantry, although since the schism split the Imperial Chantry into its own faction, there are now in fact two Divines at any one time. One Divine, informally called the White Divine, is a woman housed in the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. The other, known as the Black Divine, is a man housed in the Argent Spire in Minrathous. Neither Divine recognizes the existence of the other, and the informal names are considered sacrilegious. No matter the gender, a Divine is addressed as Most Holy or Your Perfection. Beneath the rank of Divine is the Grand Cleric. Each Grand Cleric presides over numerous chantries and represents the highest religious authority for their region. They travel to Val Royeaux when the College of Clerics convenes, but otherwise remain where they are assigned. All Grand Clerics are addressed as Your Grace. Beneath the Grand Cleric is the mother, or in the Imperial Chantry, the father. If a mother is in charge of a particular chantry, revered is appended to her title. These are the priests responsible for administering to the spiritual well-being of their flock. A mother or revered mother is addressed as Your Reverence. Brothers and sisters form the rank and file of the chantry and consist of 3 main groups: affirmed, initiates, and clerics. Affirmed are the lay brethren of the chantry, those regular folk who have turned to the chantry for succor. Often they are people who have led a difficult or irreligious life and have chosen to go into seclusion, or even orphans and similar unfortunates who are raised into the chantry life. The affirmed take care of the chantry and are in turn afforded a life of quiet contemplation, no questions asked. Only those folk who take vows become initiates. These are men and women in training, whether in academic knowledge or the martial skills of a warrior. All initiates receive an academic education, although only those who seek to become Templars learn how to fight in addition. Clerics are the true academics of the chantry, those men and women who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. They are often found in chantry archives, sages presiding over libraries of books and arcane knowledge. The most senior of these clerics, placed in charge of such archives, are given the title Elder, although such a rank is still beneath that of Mother. All other brothers and sisters are addressed simply by noting their title before their name, such as Brother Genitivi. Okay, well, we've got a corpse in here. Steel symbol of Andraste. I thought that said street symbol. And Genitivi's research. We're gonna take that. The body of the real Weyland. Okay, so that wasn't the real Weyland. The Urn of Sacred Ashes. Okay, Brother Genitivi's research suggests that the village of Haven in the mountains to the west might have some clues to the location of the urn. Brother Genitivi must have gone to Haven to continue his search. Alright, so we will move on then from Denerim. That's all we really came here for now. I'm sure we'll come back. We got plenty of quests here. Please don't crash. Okay. Oof. I should probably save the game. There was that other quest in here.
Try to imagine what the owner of such a store might consider a wonder.
The Wonders of Theda's shop. A couple of wooden crates, mysterious door, barrel. What is that? Warehouse. Ah, that's the Threads of Red Jenny. I think that's all we're gonna do in Denerim for now. So let's head back out. We'll swing by our camp, see how all of our companions are doing.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. Won't find better.
Wait. Hey.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven. My lady.
It's Gorham.
Dukin? Is that really you? I knew you survived. I never stopped.
I just stole from him.
Neither did your father. Before I left for the surface, King Endrin sent for me. It was almost more than I could endure, seeing him so. As if he were long dead and rotten, now merely an empty husk collapsing in on itself. He could not even rise from his bed. The room stank of decay.
Jeez.
He asked me to give you the shield of Idukin. And this letter.
Wow. Did he say anything else?
Barely spoke at all. Every word seemed as if it had traveled the entire length of the deep roads. Find my daughter. No other deserves this. That's all that he said. His eyes have haunted me since. If it were possible for a man to die of regret, I think King Endrin did. But we shouldn't dwell on the past. I can hardly tell you how good it is to see you alive.
Gorham, do you want to join my party? Sorry, Alistair, but my actual first love is up here now. Wow, I never thought I'd see you again.
Lady, if I had thought to see you again, you will always be in my heart. But we both knew it wouldn't truly work out. On the surface, I found someone.
Already?
My
It's been
wife
like
is
3 days, maybe a week.
daughter of the best smith in Denerim. We're expecting our firstborn before the spring.
Has it really been that long? Wah. Well, when can I meet the lucky girl?
I would love to introduce you, but you must have more important business than hearing about me. Have a look at my father-in-law's crafts. All fine work, and I'll cut you a discount.
Man. I was hoping he could join the party. He could be my second again. We could mess around. Could buy his sword, apparently. Also, dwarven longsword, crossbow, some dwarven heavy armor. His shield as well. He's selling all of his stuff. Hey, berserker. I might want to get that for Sten. He's a warrior. He can learn the berserker. That is 11 gold. We only have 7. Ooh. Okay, Viridium is tier 4. Iridium Kite Shield, defense 4, defense 1.5. Probably sell that buckler. Okay, the Idukan family shield is a tier 6, so I'm gonna sell this metal kite shield. I don't really think we'll be using Charles Barkley that much, so I might want to sell that as well. I'll keep it for him. And yeah, what else can we sell right now? Small gold bar, that's a gift. Those are gifts. I want to keep those. Bunch of crafting items that I don't want to sell. Oh man. Alright. I think we can sell the Thane helmet. Cinderfell gauntlets. Those are tier 6. We don't have a mage who actually does fire damage, and I don't think I want to go that route with Morgan. I could just sell her robes. I don't really know what these do. Oh, I know what those are for. They're for one of the other party members that we can get. I didn't realize we had some already. Alright, hold on. Let me check the armor. Oh, we got a letter from King Endrin. Perhaps you will burn this letter unread. For that, I wouldn't blame you. But I would not return to the stone without saying this to you. I have seen what Balin is, and when I saw it, I knew I had been a fool. For only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearances. I never believed in your guilt. I allowed you to be exiled because I feared an inquiry into Trian's murder would taint our house with scandal in the eyes of the Deshirs and cost our family the throne. But I have saved nothing by this sacrifice. I sent my only child into an uncertain exile. Know that whatever you do now, you bear all the honor and pride of House Idukan. Aww. Alright, let's look at our equipment. Do we have anything? Okay, that's better. I would rather equip Alistair first, though. Oh, those are just medium gloves. He already has heavy chainmail boots. He has a better shield. Cannot equip the Idukan family shield yet. Okay, Sten. Let's get you in these heavy chainmail boots. Alright. I think I'm good with that. So we can sell the rest of the armor.
You do your father proud, my lady.
May I see your wares?
My lady, you do me great honor.
I'm so sad that he's married and already expecting a kid. Okay, let's sell these scale gloves and these chainmail boots. Yep, we're gonna sell these gauntlets. Alright, now give me that manual for Berserker. Heck yes. Specialization unlocked Berserker. Does that mean I can equip his specialization? I might not be able to do it right now. Spells and talents, character record. Yeah, I might have to wait for a level up. I definitely want Sten to be a berserker. Hopefully that actually unlocked for him. I don't really know how specializations work because I haven't gotten into specializations. Said it was unlocked. I hope that doesn't mean it was unlocked for me. Did I have to be his character to do it? If any of you know, please let me know. Because that was a lot of gold. So I bought the Berserker book and it said it was unlocked. Did I have to be Sten when I purchased that so it applies to him? Or will I just be able to select that now on his next level up?
As you wish.
It just automatically said it was unlocked. I think when I purchased it, it automatically used it because I don't see it in my inventory anywhere. I would like Sten to be a berserker.
Dwarven crafts. You do your father proud, my lady. Of course, my lady. You do me great honor.
Yeah, and he no longer... Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it didn't, like, try to apply to just one character. Because that would suck. Especially since I'm not a warrior. Ooh, we're starting to lag in Denerim. Oof. Why are my frame rates plummeting? Let's leave.
Message for you, my lady.
What?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. The Trial of Crows. What is that? A delivery boy has given you a cryptic message saying that if you're interested in working with the Antiban Crows, that you should head to one of the back rooms of the Nod Noble Tavern. That's fine. We're just gonna leave that for now. Market District. Oh, there's like a bunch of other places we can go. The memory issues. Let's see what happens when we get out of Denerim. I don't want to have to do a restart in the middle of a stream. sometimes it might be my laptop as well, because I did stream Life is Strange this morning.
Studying Mother's grimoire.
Ooh.
Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Yes. What did you find? But yeah, sometimes my laptop will get pretty hot and everything will kind of slow down, unfortunately.
Not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yeah, you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
That should prove useful, no?
Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a wand, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Okay, so why would she risk sending you with me if that's the case?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
So if you died, she would have another daughter?
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Kokari wilds, so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
Okay, so what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Ooh. Perhaps you should talk to her about it first?
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Well, very well. I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kokari wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body.
Boy, then we won't have a healer.
I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Oof. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
That's pretty crazy. Hey, we got a +2 approval with her. So her mother was planning on taking her body eventually.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
Because I need your help with my mother, of course. Why else? Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave.
Then I assume our discussion discussion ends here.
Okay, so that's like all we can ask her right now. Oh, wow. She did not like that. So don't ask her why she's still hanging about. Okay. Lesson learned. I was hoping we could have more conversation with her since we found out about her mother, but I guess not.
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage, Sten?
Sitting, as you observed.
Do you have to be so literal?
No, it's a choice, not a necessity.
Okay. You don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. But I am still here. You may interpret however you choose.
Okay, are you going to answer my question?
I did. Ashura, was there anything else?
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned. What was that about children?
What were they doing? Did not look like it served any purpose.
They were playing.
That word means nothing to me.
What do Canary children do if they don't play?
They study.
What do they study?
They learn their place in the world.
What do you mean, their place in the world?
What do your priests teach the Emekari if not how to be adults?
That's not what priests do. The parents teach children to be adults, not priests.
Parents, are you speaking nonsense
Ooh.
on purpose? If you insist on speaking, use real words.
Does he not know what parents are? What do Canary call people with children?
Tamasrans. But the Emekari are not theirs. They belong to the Kunari, not the priesthood.
So they're raised by priests, but they belong to everyone?
Yes. Can we move on?
That's intriguing.
As you wish.
I think that's all I can ask him. Hey, he approved of that. Awesome. Hello, Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Tell me about Darkspawn.
Chant Law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin, and it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
So she's definitely a lore keeper. Know any stories from Ole?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Ole.
That sounds interesting.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees.
Ooh.
"Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
Wow, I was hoping for a happy ending.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Ole so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Alright, do you know any Ferelden legends?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have a Flemeth?
I met a Flemeth in the Kokari Wilds.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
She didn't really introduce herself as such.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
They might not be entirely wrong with those tales. Tell me the whole story.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous.
So, Morrigan.
When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Oh yeah, we kind of know about this. Ooh, the plot thickens.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari Wilds with the chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches. who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari Wilds.
You know, those tales are probably pretty accurate. Is there another story that I wanted to hear? Do you know anything about the Dalish?
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in the land of their own.
It didn't last.
The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a wholly exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
Alright, and finally, what do you know about Andraste? She has so many tales. I love it.
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him. Instead, she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved, and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
So there's a bit more that we hadn't heard or read about yet. How did Andraste die? We already know this, but might as well hear it.
Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Aramari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hysarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter.
Wow, I've definitely been saying that wrong. Why did the Maker not save her with his power?
I have thought on this too. Did he withdraw his sight from her at that moment? Where were all the powers he bestowed upon her? This question has come to me many times, and I have no answer. Perhaps there was no way for Andraste to return to the Maker but through her death. We will never know for sure.
Okay, let's move on now. Ooh, she approved. +5. Yeah, working on these relationships. Hey there, Alistair.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
No, we already talked about all this, didn't we? Tell me about the Grey Wardens. No.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Okay, never mind. So we can't really talk to him right now. I might have to give him some more gifts.
Here I am.
Hey, Zevran, care to answer some questions?
This should be good. Go ahead.
Why did you want to leave the crows exactly?
I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
You didn't choose to join the crows?
To be truthful, I didn't even know the crows existed when I joined them. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased, for 3 sovereigns, I'm told, which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The crows buy all their assassins that way, buy them young, and raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
And that system works?
Of course. You compete against your fellow assassins, and those who survive are rightfully proud of it. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect, gets you wealth, gets you women, and men, or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
So what is it you fancy exactly?
I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancy you?
Oh, what a flirt. No, not at all. I wouldn't be offended.
This is good to know. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself. For a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
I'm happy to have you along.
Here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way?
Can you teach me to be an assassin?
Chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you something.
Alright, he approved. Sweet. I do have some gifts. Let's see. Let's gift him. He's only at +8 with us, so I do believe he likes wine. Sunblonde Vint. Let's give him that.
You have excellent taste.
+5. What about a small gold bar?
I shall treasure it.
Ooh, he really liked that. That puts him at +22. Dang. What is Liliana at? She's at +20. Alright, let's give her this steel symbol of Andraste.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Still neutral, jeez. Morrigan. I know I kind of ticked you off a little bit. Would you like a silver chain?
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
She did like it a little bit. Alright, and Alistair, do I really have anything for you? Let's give him this.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Only +3. Didn't really like it. That white runestone. Oh, he's only at +10 with me. Come on, Alistair. My cinnamon bun. I feel like this white runestone would go to Morrigan.
Interesting.
Nope. Nope, it did not. Only a +1. Ooh, inspired. We got a new skill? Oh, that's plot. Minor cunning. Inspired by your leadership, this party member has gained a minor bonus to cunning. Cool. So, Zevran. I want to discuss something personal.
What would you like to discuss?
Never mind. Care to answer some more questions?
I get to stare at you luridly while you do so.
Don't be a creep about it. Yay, what does it take to become an assassin?
The crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is the desire to kill people for a living.
surprising how well one can do at such a field.
It doesn't take any special skill?
I don't know about that. It's simply a slightly different skill set from your average killer as I see it. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
That sounds like it could be useful.
Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
Ah, teach me to be an assassin, though. Come on. Ah, here we go. Can you teach others to be an assassin?
Oh, I certainly could, but I won't. I swore to the crows that the things they taught me were to remain a secret. And while, yes, they are already angry at me, I'd rather not push things, you see.
You don't think this is important?
You need to learn the arts of the crows in order to slay darkspawn, do you? You seem to be doing fine as it is.
Dang it.
If you are truly insistent. But let me think about it. The crows are already angry at me, yes? Who knows?
Alright, we'll give him some time. And maybe eventually he'll finally teach us. Charles Barkley! How's my boy doing? Ooh. Sten just growls back. Are they having a growling contest? I'm just gonna watch them.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Hey, we've got another follower. Thank you so much, Curio96. Really appreciate the follow. I love all the interactions that Charles Barkley has with everybody. Alright. Well, we have like no money, do we? So I don't know if we should even bother poking our nose into the shop. Let's move on. We do have a rune though. That's right.
Enchantment?
I want some enchanting done. What can we enchant? Beastmaster's Dagger. We've got this 25% spell resistance. Oh. Oh no, it's only 2%, not 20. Yeah, okay. This is fine. We're not gonna enchant anything. Whoops. Resume game. Let me save and then we'll gather our party and we will head out. Well, welcome to the chat and thanks for the follow. Alright, venture forth. Of course, we will take Alistair, Sten, and Morgan. Okay, so we were in Denerim. There's refugees here. Civil war here. Brazilian outskirts. Where was the... Village of Haven is so far away. Oh my gosh. I almost kind of want to come down here. I almost want to check these out. Oh, let's press to the Village of Haven and see if we can get these ashes for Redcliffe Village. Oh, we're gonna take the long way. We should have stopped by. I thought we were gonna come up this way. We should have just stopped by there then. Oh well, here we go. Are we going to fight around Lothering since the Darkspawn are there? Yes, we are. Oh. Shady Thug. What's over here? We've got Rubble and a bunch of stuff that's blocked. Oh boy. A mage and another Shady Thug up there. You buy some plants. You gonna...
Now's better than later.
You're not gonna do anything to me until I walk right down the middle, huh? Charles Barkley is such a good boy. And he does just want to fight with us.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Not so strange. I have 5 copies.
Ah, will the wonders of this all too small a land never cease? Well, they will for you. Get them!
Oh, he did not like that I had those copies and called him out. Okay, Morgan, you gotta get your... I mean, no, not yet. Get that. You're doing threaten, you're doing threaten. I need to get this momentum going. Okay, he's gonna shield bash, mighty blow. Let's get... I would like a cone of cold, but we're not in a good place for that. Let's maybe do Winter's Grasp on that mage. Ow. Let's get behind. Dirty fighting, you're stunned, you're definitely gonna die. Oh my goodness! They have chain lightning, huh? Wow, that hurts. Let's get a lesser health on me. She cannot do anything right now. She's frozen. Wow, okay. That was an insane amount of damage to us immediately. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, Morgan's gonna die. I told you to Winter's Grasp the mage. This is not good. At all. Oh, yep, 2 party members down. It is literally just Sten and myself. He even has Threaten. See if I can get him on Bea Jome, and I'll go try to get the mage myself. Ooh, nope, nope. Wow, wow, that just... Okay. This far into the game, yes. I've played the start of it and I've done a few things. Like, I've done the Mage's Tower before and I've done the Bracelian Forest. But I was not expecting that fight to go like that. That was crappy. That mage needs to go down if we fight again. Ugh. And in this playthrough, we wound up killing Wynn, so we don't have, like, a full-time healer. You know what, let's go down to the refugees, and then we'll go over to the village of Haven. Ah, it's still them. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna save on the trade route. Okay, so we really have to take care of that mage first.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker. Ah, will the wonders of this all too small a land never cease? Get them!
I can't. Okay, hold up. Winter's Grasp on the mage. Get up here. You also get up here and just shield bash the mage. And I will try my best to get up there.
Too easy. No mercy.
She's frozen. Oh boy. Okay, he is very hurt. What do we have? Let's try Mighty Blow. And she is still down here with Paralyze. Fantastic. Wonderful. Great. Yeah, are you talking about the tactics? I do have tactics set up. I need some more tactic slots, though. Alright, okay, good. They're dead. How is she, like, almost dead? Oh, Sten is too. Don't die. Sten, what if we do Pummel Strike? Let's get maybe Disorient on that thug. Yeah, I have some set up. It's just I need more so they can do more things. Dual weapon sweep. Alright. Come on, let's do Overpower. Morgan is doing Winter's Grasp. Okay, that one's down. Let's get Lightning on them. Get all them crits. Yeah. There we go, that went better. I just wasn't expecting that mage to be as powerful as he was. He did so much damage. Ooh, Viridium Dagger. Sweet. Cameo Cowl. An amethyst and a gold piece. Heck yeah, that's lots of money.
I'll get on it.
Grab that death root. No loot over there.
All right.
Sweet. So have you ever played Curio? Use Charles Barkley, and you just answered my question too. Yeah, he does have a pretty good stun. He just doesn't have as much that he can do as everybody else, so I don't use him too much. Alright, let's continue on to the world map. Gonna check out these refugees and see what's going on. Long time ago. Ooh, they're under attack. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Morgan, Frost Weapon. Nope, that's the Cone of Cold. Frost Weapons. You have Threaten on. You have Threaten on. I don't know if we'll be able to save them. We're probably not going to because we don't have any ranged. Let's get up there and get my momentum on. Morgan, let's see if I can get you over here to do a Cone of Cold on that side. Move up a little bit closer, and let's do right there. Alistair is taking a bit of a beating. Dual weapon sweep. Let's get behind you, Morgan. Okay, she's got her drain life. Oh, Morgan's down already. Oh, wow. Okay. There went our healer. Health poultice on you. Also, let's get a health poultice on you. Morgan, Alistair, and the puppies, your favorite team. That's the team I definitely started with. Ooh, that was a big fireball. That was... Where did that come from? I don't even know where that came from. Alistair, when you get up, take that health poultice. When I get up, at least it hit their own person. Now we're on fire. Oh, can't go that way. We're stuck behind a fence. What? Hey, are you refugees gonna help? You just let your other person die. Okay. Get up there, do... Oh, that's what got us, I think. Can I do... Okay, he's stunned. Get that dirty fighting in. Alistair, let's get overpower. And I need a heal. We're gonna go through all of our healing. I need to buy way more potions. Come on, got him. Yeah, boy. Dirty fighting. I like can't get behind him because he's on the edge of the map. Oh boy. Well, half our team died. Hey, greater healing poultices. Sweet. And we didn't save all the refugees. But we did save some of them. There's at least 2 that are alive. Better than nothing. Sten, where did you die? There you are. I need to remember to apply poisons and stuff. Aw, thanks for the heal, Morgan. Loot all these guys. No, I don't want to venture forth. I want that body. They're kind of out of bounds. I want your body. Body, loot. There we go. Give me that silver. Alright, anything else? Hello, refugees.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Maker.
That's it? Okay.
Thank you.
I think that's everything. What's this? Refugee caravan. Yep. Got some experience, but nobody's leveled yet. Alright, let's save the game. Morgan, you need to keep your frosty swords on us, please. Alright, now we will venture forth. So that's what refugee stuff is. To Haven! Oh, another fight. What is it gonna be this time? Ooh, we didn't use the injury kits. Definitely want to use those. Okay. What is going on here? Adventurer leader. We've got some adventurers. Hello. Ugh, they have a mage. What's going on here?
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw dark spawn on the way in.
Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I don't think we need to stop him. Well, good luck with that.
We're heading out. Stay safe?
Yeah, alright. What quest did we just complete? Careless Aki. Oh. I didn't realize that was a quest. Wait, stop. Nope. Oh, thank you so much for the Prime subscription, Curio. I really appreciate it. Oh man, I did not mean to let them go. It's fine, whatever. I'm sure no harm will come of that. Maybe. Other than, you know, possibly an innocent person dying. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna just continue on then. At least we didn't have to fight anybody and die. Into the Frostback Mountains, all the way up to Haven. We are here. Let's save our game since we arrived. And onward. Don't forget to grab all the things. There's a guard up here, a bunch of death root off to the side.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
So this is Haven?
What do you want?
Is there Brother Genitivi here?
Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of who.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
A revered father, huh? That's new. I wonder what this means.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
So they're the other half of the chantry. Neither side acknowledges each other. Are your traditions very different from ours?
Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities.
Alright, well I had some questions about Haven. Why haven't I heard of Haven before?
Keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way.
And how long has Haven been
Haven's
here?
always been here. My family knows no other home.
Who's in charge of the village?
Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide. He's in the chantry giving a sermon. You should not disturb him.
We're gonna go disturb him. I don't need to know anything else.
You should return to the lowlands.
No. I'd like to explore Haven for a
I
while.
do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo.
Why do you have a revered father? Priests are women.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do
Okay,
not
same
question
answer.
tradition.
Alright, thanks for stopping by, and thanks again so much for the Prime subscription. Have a great day.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
Oh, 'tis very obvious.
Interesting
Nope.
strategy. Tell me, do you intend to keep going north until it becomes south and attack the archdemon from the rear?
It'll never see this coming.
Truly, it would surprise me if my enemy counterattacked by running away and climbing a mountain.
We're not running away from anything.
Archdemon is our goal, and we are heading away from it to find the charred remnants of a dead woman. I will not simply follow in your shadow as you run from battle.
I'm gonna try to persuade him. We're really not running.
No, you're not. I'm taking command.
Wow. You think anyone will follow you?
Find out, won't we? Defend yourself.
Oh, whoa. Are we just about to lose Sten? What? Really? Just for coming here? Sten, you jerk. Maybe I should have tried to intimidate him. I should get behind him. No. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. He does a lot of damage. Flurry! Come on. Whew.
I was wrong. You are strong enough. What now?
Oh my god. Just get back in line, Sten. Sten, you jerk. Was that really necessary? Morgan's gonna heal him. Get your stuff back on us. I'm glad he didn't, like, leave the party. I was a little bit worried about that. I suppose we could have used Charles Barkley then. Jeez. There's just a villager house down there. What else have we got?
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Were you up? Were you down? Chasing rabbits round the town. Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us.
That sounds weird.
Who are you? You shouldn't be here.
Do you know Brother Genitivi?
Who? Why would you come here looking for someone? Lowlanders don't belong here.
Kid has very blue eyes. So where's the chantry and everything else? Ooh, look, a book. Death of a Templar. The dry, dusty earth swallows up salty drops that splatter its surface. A tiny insect pauses, sensing the vibrations, and scurries off, leaving behind its invisible enemy. As the drops fall, the dark circles merge together, expressing a mirror to their creator. The primal emotions of bloodlust and sorrow blend into a lethal cocktail that breaks the strongest of men. The jurisdiction of strength must be left to the spirit, not arm nor chest. Only the wisest turn to his inner sanctuary to partition the mind from an all-consuming madness. Seductive voices whispering promise of glory, weighting down the weaker path of the flesh, bringing a death far worse than that of hot lead or steel. These blank, hollow promises will echo the unfathomable eternally. Yeah. Say that 10 times fast. Living comfortably amongst material possessions, it is easy to misunderstand the true meaning of uncontrollable hate. Failing to understand the power of fighting against pure, unfaltering beliefs, against foes that listen only to their soul, uncontrollable hate, influenced and thus removed from innocence. The scar is permanent and internal. The rain, now red, feeds the debt owed for actions past, seeking further into the earth as the mind draws slower. What was it that drew himself, to this situation? The mind ebbs and parts to a lingering memory of true innocence. He entered war as a newborn enters the world, unknowing of both the horrors and light of the Maker that will save him. The sound of metal sliding along leather comes from above. From the second he was born to his soon-to-be dying breath, his mind was processing and analyzing knowledge and experiences. It is true that he thought he could be wise in his own eyes, but only the most humble recognizes that he knows very little. Bias, speculation, and all of the false pretenses make way to the sound of the sweeping steel, and then finally, his soul, as ready as his eyes, dry from this final understanding, enters his promise of his purest form. Alright. Got some death root here. I feel like a bunch of death root in an area probably is not a good omen. Ox, chickens. Not too much strangeness there. The child is weird, yes. Let's grab this death root over here. Okay, so we have a villager home down here. There's supposed to be a shop, apparently. He said we could trade, so before we go snooping around that villager home, what is up here? Villager, elf root, a wooden crate, and the village shop.
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
They don't like us being here. Oh, another book. The Avars. Driven across the Frostbacks in ancient times, the Alamari tribesmen split into 3 groups. One settled in the Ferelden Valley, one was pushed into the Korkari wilds, and the last returned to the mountains. Modern Fereldans bear little resemblance to their Alamari ancestors, and the Chastened remember few of their traditions, but the Avars have changed little throughout the ages. Like the Chastened, the Avars are not a united people. Each tribe fends for itself and is beholden only to its Thane. They still follow their own gods, Korth, the Mountain Father, Hakan, Winter's Breath, the Lady of the Skies, as well as dozens of animal gods never named to outsiders. Nothing lasts in the mountains. Wind and rain eventually eat away the strongest holds. Valleys that were arable one generation are locked in year-round, ice the next. Game is constantly on the move. Even among themselves, the Avar make no absolute promises. They wed by a tradition in which the groom struggles to untie a tightly knotted rope while the bride sings a hymn to one of the gods. However many knots he has undone, by the time her song ends is the number of years she will spend with him. Huh. Lowlanders often forget that there is no such thing as a permanent alliance in the Frostbacks. That's intriguing. So, if you only get one knot done, you're only married for a year. Get some quartz. Wooden crate over here.
I'll get on it.
Yep, I'm just gonna take some silver in that crate for no reason. Some death root back in this field. And there is a way back out to the world map over here. Let's keep seeing what we've got. What's up here? More death root. Ah, that's gonna be where the father is. So let's actually hit up the shop first, see if there's anything we can buy, like more potions, because Morrigan's not the most effective healer at the moment. Especially if she gets frozen. Ooh, iron chest, let's unlock it. Oh man, insufficient skill. Don't mind me.
What are you doing? That's private.
Dang it. Oh, I apologize. There's something back there I would like to loot. A chest.
Who are you? You're not from here.
Why does everyone tell me that like I don't already know it?
You don't get very many visitors.
Have you seen a man called Brother Genitivi?
No, I've never heard that.
Alright, well, this is the shop. I'd like to trade.
Not much, but I suppose you can take a look.
What do you have? Oh, yes, you have health poultices. I am going to buy both of them. And your lesser ones. Mage Bane. Weapons coated in this moderate poison drain targets of their mana. Ooh. That's dope. Shock trap, mild choking powder trap. Bunch of traps here. And that seems to be it, other than a new poison recipe. Before we move on, though, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, top back up my water. I will be back in a minute. And we are back. I know it's not 5 minutes exactly, but let's continue on. I'm gonna go check out that villager's house. This place seems oddly empty. And we can go in. Let's take a peek. They're probably not gonna be happy with me for doing that, though. Let's drop a save in case there's something weird in there.
Got it.
Nope. There's a chest. Woo! We unlocked it. Barbarian mace and a love letter. A note between wealthy paramours. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. So we've already seen this before. What was the new addition? Darling, when we next meet, I would find it agreeable for you to leave your hat on, and mayhaps your boots as well, and trousers. Shirt too. And I shall facilitate said clothed status by locking my door and posting a guard. Duly warned. Okay. Ooh, there is a bunch of blood over there. Studded leather boots secured. Yes, time for some tier 3 gear for myself. No, are those tier 2? Those are tier 2. Never mind. This altar appears to have been used recently. A pool of blood remains running over the sides in dark rivulets. Oh boy. Does meat bleed that much?
Just trying to be optimistic. The other explanation is slightly more disturbing.
That is human blood.
How do you know?
I just do. I also know that no one can lose that much blood and live.
Oh boy, that was a quest. Find out what the villagers of Haven are hiding. Yeah, so they're part of a cult. I have a feeling once I walk out this door, we're gonna be ambushed, aren't we? Because I just found whatever they're hiding. No, maybe not. Okay. All right. Let's head back up. You know, it could have been an animal. How does she know it's human blood? They have an ox right there. I imagine that would bleed a lot if they slaughtered one on that, or a bunch of chickens or something. I really want to go in there and break into his stuff. I should just murder the trader. Actually, can I steal from these people and that trader? Keep forgetting that. You know, I have the ability to steal and I barely use it.
All right.
Stealing success. No idea what item I received. Hopefully that was another health poultice. Wow, we have a lot of death root. I think we're at our max inventory space.
Got it.
Woohoo! Stealing success. What did I get? What's new? Lesser ice salve. Okay. Oh. Yep, he's mad. That's okay. We'll just kill you. This is fine. Winter's Grasp. And you do a shield bash. And you just attack for now. He is gonna go down so quick. Yep. Now we got experience for it. At least we bought from him first. Hey, you guys want to get out of my way? We can take his clothes. No, that's... I didn't take his clothing. Why is he naked? Ooh, hardened leather armor. Sweet, that is new tier armor for me. Can I actually equip it? Am I strong enough? I am. Tier 4, baby! Woohoo! I look like a gladiator now. Okay, there's a corpse back here. No wonder he didn't want me to come back here. Novice, Dormaroon again.
Now's better than later.
The armor and clothing left on this dismembered man indicate that he was from Redcliffe. Oh, he was one of the knights. One of Arl Eamon's knights. Searching for the urn. Yep, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna take your clothes and I'll sell it, I guess. And I can't open this chest. Boo. Are we close to level? Sten is nowhere near leveling. Alistair is really close. Maybe I'll make Alistair a Templar Berserker. Oh, okay, yep, now they're upset. They're cultists. Cultist Mage. We want to get that mage. Like, immediately. Winter's Grasp on the mage. You go over and do a shield bash. Sten, you can attack these guys and do... go ahead and taunt, I guess? And we're gonna run up... Nope, I'm Winter's Grasped? Where am I? What the heck? There we go. We're gonna get this. Morgan, can I do? Yes. Cone of Cold on most of these guys. Cultist Mage is down. Woo, Alistair leveled. Oh, that was a perfect Cone of Cold. Oh, we shattered him. Yeah, boy. Woo! That went well. I'm very happy with that. Barbarian Axe. Ooh. Yeah, he can't get another specialization yet. Anyways, let's keep upping his strength to 30 and bump up his constitution as well. He needs that strength so we can put on some awesome armor for him. Okay, let's increase his combat tactics. And Templar Cleanse Area. Purges the area of magic, removing all dispellable effects from those nearby. Friendly fire possible. I approve of this. We need some anti-magic stuff. New tactic slot acquired. Let's take a look for that. Okay. So he activates Threaten right away. If he's being attacked by a ranged attack, he'll activate Shield Cover. He'll do a Shield Bash when somebody is damaged. What else do we have? Enemy. Let's do health. Let's also do an ability, probably Overpower. Right, Overpower. First 2 hits inflict normal damage. Last strike is a critical hit if it connects, knocking the target down unless it passes physical resistance check. Yeah, I'm fine with Overpower also being... Oh, okay. Greater than or equal to 90%. That's why he starts with the Shield Bash. I'm alright with that. And then the Cleanse Area purges the area of magic, removing all dispellable effects. So do we have anything... enemy status... has any buff spell. And we'll use ability Cleanse Area. Let's try that. Let's see how that works. Friendly fire is possible, so I wonder if that can take away negative effects on us as well, which might be good. Is that... That was the mage. Okay. I thought that was the villager. Oh boy. Now everybody's gonna want to attack us. Let's keep saving the game. Morgan. Oh, nobody's coming up with me. Okay. Come on, you guys. Yeah. It's fine that they didn't come up here, I guess, because that was pretty easy. Oh, I have a tier 4 dagger, don't I? Eventually I'm gonna have to replace this enchanted dagger, but its +4 attack is like really freaking good. Even though it's a tier 2. This armor pen is way better though. Because I dropped from 80 to 76, but my DPS in each hand does go higher by a little bit. Let's try this and see if we like this instead of the enchanted dagger. Oh, yep, there's more. There's a lot more. This whole place is just cultists everywhere. Oh, he's shooting at us. Okay. Winter's Grasp. Get up there. Ow. Let's get this archer. Yes, on the shield bash. Dead. Dead and dead. Awesome. Good job, team. Lesser lyrium potion.
I'll get on it.
Acid flask. Ooh, my momentum is off. Let's get that back. Okay, some death root up here. And elf root. I don't know if I have any more flasks to make anything. Can we make anything? Nope, we can make Mabari crunches. Nom nom nom. Alright, let's save before we enter, so if we die we don't have to do much over what is in here. It's their chantry.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far.
Yeah, enough. We're well past pretending this village is normal.
Perhaps, but staying hidden means staying protected, and we must protect Haven and our charges at all costs. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
I see it.
Failure to protect who? Okay. Let's get Winter's Grasp on Eric right now. Let's get a shield bash on this. And maybe do a taunt. And I'm going to attack somebody. Or, you know what, you. Nope. Okay, so he is still up. Can I do a cone of cold without hitting? Yes, I can hit those 2 guards. Let's do that. Let's get over here and do the overpower. And we're also gonna go attack him. I know he's like a boss, but we kind of need to because he's a mage. I'm stunned. Okay, let's get Winter's Grasp off. Ooh, he's gonna do Cleanse Area. Sweet. Sten's attacking, and I'm going to do Dirty Fighting. Good. Okay, good, good, good. Down very fast. Let's get over here and do a shield pummel, and you can do vulnerability hex on this guard. Perfect.
Now's better than later.
Splint mail gloves, some tier 3.
All right, all right.
All right, Eric. Cultist medallion. What do we have? There's a brick wall in there. Anything in here? Anything to loot? Inscribed chest. Ring of Faith. Gives plus fire damage. Small silver bar. And there's a chest over here. Small metal round shield. Awesome sauce. We're gonna look at our equipment. Yeah, let's do that right now. Okay. So that's medium gloves. I probably don't want to be in medium. Accessories. Oh, I do. I wonder if that counts for my flaming sword. Probably not. I'm gonna keep the resistance. Sten, you don't have a charm. Cold resistance, electricity resistance. Let's do cold resistance for you. You should be in heavy. Ooh, he has medium armor, chainmail on. What is this barbarian axe? Tier 3, a little less damage, more crit chance, more armor pen. But maybe not because of the +1 armor and the +1% melee crit chance. So we're gonna leave it on that chastened flat blade. Yeah, I'd rather him be in heavy armor, but we don't have any other heavy chest pieces. All right. Yeah, that's all medium. What about shields? I can use the Idukan family shield finally. Defense is a little less. Fatigue is less. Missile deflection better. Strength modifier 1. It gives +1 cunning, +1 constitution, +9 defense. Ooh. Yeah, I'll have him use that. His defense just went up to 66 compared to 58. Yeah, I'll do that. He has an item set bonus that I still don't know what it does. Okay, Morgan, I don't think you have any flame damage. I'm just gonna put the ring on you just because you can have another ring for now. And let's take a look at the armor because there's your robes, which isn't that great. The cameo cowl, +2 cunning. Yeah, no. I like the other one. All right. Let's continue. What's this? Secret back room. Oh, Brother Genitivi, but there's a chest. You just wait.
All right, all right.
Splint mail, medium armor. Dang it. Brother Genitivi.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it.
No. Finish what?
Me. Finish me off.
Would you like me to?
While I would like the pain to stop, I would prefer it if death were not involved. My name is Genitivi. I am a Chantry scholar, and, well, some would say treasure hunter. But that was back in the good old days. Days like today really show me how much age has caught up with me.
I read your notes back in Denerim.
So it seems. They take great pains to keep it well hidden. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
Okay, so he's not dying. Morrigan, can you do anything? You know some healing magic now.
The leg is wounded, but that will heal in time. The foot may have to come off.
I thought you might say that. But if the foot goes, it goes. There are more important things than an old man's feet. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
How do you know?
My research led me to Haven, and I have heard the villagers talking. I know the urn is here. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Iric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
This medallion?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
No, just tell me how to open the door.
This has been my life's work. To have come this far, only to have to turn back. I couldn't bear it. Please, let me see the temple with my own eyes.
Ugh, alright. Try not to get in the way.
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
Alright, let's leave now.
Good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down.
I'm just covered in so much blood. Alright, we got a codex updated for Ruined Temple. Brother Ferdinand Genitivi. Oh, it says character 1. I'm not going to read all that right now. We have so many character ones that we're behind on. Okay, it looks like everything is active for everybody.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
Now what?
Where does this go?
Maybe you shouldn't be entering first.
I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
We can't afford to linger.
I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
You know what? If we go on ahead without you, it might keep you out of trouble for a bit.
I'll keep up with you with my injuries.
Yeah, we already pretty much wiped them out.
All right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Urn.
Is there anything else I should know about this temple?
It was designed to protect the Urn from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium.
What sort of dangers are we talking about?
I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that point. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
So it is the wrath of the Maker that strikes men down?
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place.
Hmm.
Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the wary intruder.
Cunning.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
I like how, like, even though he's religious, he doesn't take that literally. Yeah. Definitely. I'll be back soon.
Right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
Alright, we've got a book over here. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by the Tevinter Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold in the markets of Minrthaus. I don't know how to pronounce the way Liliana pronounced that. Leaving behind only the old and the infirm, one of the captives was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Alamari warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tevinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him, and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side, that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return, to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mepharath, and told him all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together they rallied the Almari and marched forth against the mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword was creation itself, fire and flood, famine and earthquake. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium. And when Mepharath saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. At last, the armies of Andraste and Mepharath stood before the very gates of Minrthaus. But Andraste was not with them. For Mepharath had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Tevinter. For this, the Archon would give Mepharath all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea. And so, before the armies of the Almari and of Tevinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mepharath, and cursed mankind for their betrayal, and turned once again from creation, taking only Andraste with him, and Our Lady sits still at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. Lots of information about Andraste. Alright, I don't know what we want to try to explore. We should probably save now that we're here. Let's see. Oop. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna go up there and fight some cultists. We've got a couple. Oh, we've got more than a couple. Let's get Winter's Grasp. Get up there and do... Yeah, we'll do Shield Bash on him because it might shatter him. Can we see the other enemies? Let's go up there. And I'm gonna back away. Okay, stunned them. Fantastic. Okay, at least there are only archers and no mages. But there are more coming down. So much death. Dirty fighting. Alright, everyone's good. Everyone's good. Fantastic. Combat is going much better this time around, isn't it? For now, until we get to a boss, and then we're gonna take like 6 tries trying to kill them. Alright, all the monies. Give me all the monies. A silver ring. That's just a ring we can sell later. Yes, yes. Okay, obviously there are some doors we can open, but I want to go back down and explore these other areas that branch off. Let's go to the first one. I don't know what we're gonna find here. Save after that fight. Dead Adventurer. A sealed letter. New Codex Unbound. You asked, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of the riches, but never the names, never where they supposedly spent their wealth. I heard the same tales as a lad in Denerim, felt the same pull, but it's a lie, son. They may paint a trail, but once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you? Unsigned letter, father to son. Well, their son is definitely dead. Ooh, bunch of cultists. Okay. This is okay, though. Can I get a Winter's Grasp off without hitting? Might get Alistair. That's okay. Haha, didn't get myself, though. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Taper. Long stick used to light candles. Got a bookshelf. Discovering Dragon's Blood. Potions. That's a gift. Potions, tinctures, and spicy sauces. Okay. And then some private documents. Can loot this cultist. Alright. I wonder who we would give that gift to. Morgan might like potions. She can make them. And we'll drop another save. Is Sten getting close to leveling? He's still not very close to leveling, man. He takes forever. What's back here? Anything? Nothing. Lots of snow. What is this mark on here? Southeastern Chambers. Alright, let's explore the smaller area first. It's locked. Requires a key. Never mind.
More books. We should burn a few to warm ourselves up, I should think.
Scroll pile. Ancient encrypted scrolls. New quest, forgotten verses. Ooh, what's this? Find someone who can decipher the strange scrolls. You have taken them with you in hopes that someone you encounter your travels will be able to translate them. Okay. A book over here.
All right.
The Old Gods. Dumat, the Dragon of Silence. Zezekiel, the Dragon of Chaos. Toth, the dragon of fire, Andoril, the dragon of slaves, Urthemiel, the dragon of beauty, Rizikael, the dragon of mystery, Lusican, the dragon of night. There were 7 old gods, great winged dragons, that were said to rule over the ancient world. The Chantry maintains that they are responsible for the original sin, that they turned humanity away from its true creator through deceit. Humanity's faith faltered, and thus the Maker turned away from the world, but not before trapping the old gods in the eternal prisons beneath the earth as punishment. Scholars assume that the old gods must indeed have been real at one point, but most agree that they were likely actual dragons, ancient high dragons of a magnitude not known today, and impressive enough to frighten ancient peoples into worshipping them. Some even claim that these dragons slumber as a form of hibernation, not as a result of the Maker's wrath. Regardless of the truth, legend maintains that even from their underground prisons, the old gods were able to whisper to the minds of men. The Archon Thalzian, first of the Magisters who claimed to have contacted the old god Dumat, used the blood magic Dumat taught him to attain incredible power in Tevinter and declare himself the ruler of an empire. In return, he established the first temples worshipping the old gods, and the dragons became equated everywhere with imperial power. So Dumat was the dragon of silence. To date, 4 of the old gods are said to have risen as corrupted archdemons. Dumat, the first and most powerful, was slain in the Battle of Silent Fields. Zazakel fell at the Battle of Starkhaven. Toth died at the Battle of Hunterfell. And Andoril was felled by Garahel, the legendary Grey Warden, at the Battle of Islay. The archdemons have been identified only after years of argument among scholars, and to this day it is unclear whether the archdemons were truly old gods and not simply dragons. All that is known is that the Darkspawn hunt for them deep underground. If they are truly the old gods, as many scholars believe, then we have only 3 blights remaining. When all the old gods have risen and been slain, however, what will happen? Will the blight end forever, and humanity earn forgiveness from the Maker at last? We shall see. That is curious. Some ancient texts with the Scroll of Banastre in it, updated codex. I don't remember what the last we read in this. So stained in blood and ink. Below the text is diagram of blood magic ritual in progress and no notation or description. I think we might have read that. So in the Fade dwell creatures both foul and fair, but all plague mankind with lusts and prides incalculable in our waking hours. Our power attracts them, and for good reason. Our unique bridge between flesh and dreams is one way they can enter the realm of flesh. To begin the path to true power, court these poor, terrible creatures and best them. Force them into servitude or pledge your heart to them. Either way, you gain immense power and the means with which to tear holes in the world. Below the text scribbled in the margin are arcane symbols drawn with blood. Alright, we've got a chest over here. Leather armor hardened. More tier 4 armor, which I already have equipped. That would be good for some of our other members if we wind up using any of them. Okay, so we do not have a key for this still. So let us press on. I'm kind of surprised there was no combat there. And this says main hall. Alright, let's go to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Lots of shouts. Cultist archers. Oh, what is that? Fall back, fall back. Alright. Bronto, you're getting Winter's Grasp, and also you're going to be overpowered, and we're going to do a pummel strike, I guess. I'm pinned. I can't move. Come on, you guys. Dirty fighting? Okay, we can stun it. Morrigan. Would you be so kind? I think that'll hit them. That thing is named. Man, all you need as a rogue is momentum. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Loot that. Oh. Give me all your monies. It ran out of this room. There's nothing in there. What was it doing? Like, what even is that thing?
I see a trap.
Oh, I almost walked. I can't disarm traps in battle. That sucks. Can I walk around it? I can't walk around it. Oh, you triggered the trap. And I was in it. This is fine. Ow. Maybe don't just attack me. Morgan. Good. Cone of Cold right there. Okay, you've used like all of your skills pretty much. Let's get a taunt in so they'll attack him, and I'm stunned. Let's get... Nope, I'm pinned. I'm just out of reach. Hang in there, Sten. Ooh, Morgan. She needs a health poultice, as does Sten. This archer got behind everybody somehow. Dirty fighting. Get behind him. That was more enemies than I thought. Not too bad. Be nice if some of them had some potions we could pick up. Cultist Reaver buried in the snow. Okay, some ancient texts. Another scroll of Andraste, so that's an updated codex. The creatures, these demons, require little in the way of bribery. Their natural state is one of longing for the world of flesh and blood. This is what you offer them. Respite from their eternal search for true life. Engage them in a battle of wills, and you will be successful. Should you fail, the power will be yours, but your body will belong to the demon. Relish this infernal power while it lasts, for once you are an abomination, your demon half will soon swallow your mind. Below is a litany of lines written in an arcane, forgotten language, indecipherable to all but the most obsessed of linguists. Hey, Miniwaz. We're in Haven, and we've revealed that they're cultists. We found Brother Genitivi, and we're in the temple now. Viridian Battle Axe, we'll take that. And come on, wooden crate over here. You to Venter Shield. Yeah, I don't think you've missed too much. We're just exploring this temple now. Oh, haven't gone this way. Yes, I am. Whoop, enemies incoming. Let's pause. Oh, yeah, let's go after that mage. Alistair, get in there, do shield bash. You get in there and let's see what happens. Oh, that's another mage. Dang it. That's what I wanted to do. Oh boy. Everybody's frozen. Oh, this is not good. That's a lot of mages. We're gonna die, aren't we? Okay, well, when you're unfrozen, try to get that health poultice. You need to freeze them when you... Oh, that's a lot of... And he's dead. Okay, that's one mage down. We gotta get this other cultist mage. Okay, he's down. This is okay. Okay, only Sten went down. That wasn't too bad. Ooh, whitewood longbow. Okay, Sten, you're probably gonna need a lesser injury kit. Good thing I have quite a few of those. What else do we have going on in here? Nothing from the looks of it. Oh, we got more enemies though. Okay, they're just reavers. Come to me. Okay, and that's just a regular cultist. Let's just get a cone of cold out. Probably nothing else is gonna walk into it right now. Ooh, moved out of the way. I don't know why I just stunned. Oh, she's frozen. Oh, they do have a mage. Ugh, get back there. Do your shield pummel on them. Yeah, I'm gonna go attack this mage, because screw mages. Wow, there are so many. Okay, cultist mage is down. Cultist reaver is down. Alistair is still okay. Alright. Alright, good, good, good. Awesome. There were a lot of people.
Got it. Now's better than later.
Some dusty scrolls. Chastened Sackmead. Missed this cultist reaver back here. And there's a book. The Sermons of Divine Renata. The weakness of mortal will is the great failing of all the Maker's children. We trade our honor as if it were the cheapest of currency. We do not understand what integrity is or what it is truly worth. From this ignorance, original sin was born. At some time, each of us have thought, what does it matter if I keep hold of my integrity? I am but one mortal. I am powerless. How blind we all are. The virtue of a single slave destroyed the Tevinter Imperium. The dishonor of one man drove the Maker from our sight. I tell you truly, nothing but the integrity of our hearts will win the love of the Maker back to us. It is all the power we shall ever possess to change this world, for good or for ill. Anything back here? There is an ornate chest. Large wooden round shield, a black pearl. And the southeast chamber key. We got the key for the one door. Sweet, let's go unlock that. Okay, so we explored that area. We also explored that. All the blood. If I remember correctly, that was down here. Oh! Crap, I should have saved. Where did all... Oh boy, mage, reaver, archer. Please tell me it's just one mage. Okay, it's one mage. get down there to go shield bash the mage. You go and Winter's Grasp the mage, and you get down there on that Cultist Reaver. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna get them all going out there. Okay. And that mage, oh my goodness, Sten. We're gonna use a greater health on him. Woo! You're dead. That lightning. Can you heal Sten? Why, just heal Sten, please. Okay. Let's get back here. Dual weapon sweep. Come on. Oh, Sten's down. Jesus. Let's get up there and do a Cone of Cold. Pause. I'm in, like, the wrong spot, aren't I? I wish I could get right in between. This is fine. Oh no, I didn't realize I was in the Cone of Cold still. Help poultice as soon as you come out. You healed the wrong person. You better be Winter's Grasping this Reaver. I swear to God, nope. Oh boy. Alistair! No! Health poultice. Come on. Leave her alone. Hey, I leveled. Okay. Sten is very weak to magic. We need to work on his magic resistance. Okay, let's get that cunning up. Maybe 1 in Constitution and... You know what, let's get our Constitution to 20. We need a little bit of health. Let's keep working on our coercion. Okay. Do I want... Yes, we want automatic backstabs against stunned and paralyzed targets. Heck yes. Heck yes we do. Alright, Sten, you got injured again. I'm gonna use up all my lesser injury kits, man. Alright, I think we looted everything that we could from that fight. Let's do a save before we move in there. Not load game, save game. And it was this door. You used a key. Huzzah! Give me loot. Main hall key. Okay, we needed that anyways. Unlock the chest for some scale gloves. Those are medium. Master Lockpicker achievement. Yeah, boy. Okay, so that means we just go up the main hall now. I think we have to explore the right-hand side up here if there is a right-hand side, because we haven't gone there yet. Indeed there is. Let's drop a save so we don't, nope, not load. So hopefully we don't get ambushed. There is a Fallen Knight. Ice arrow. Ooh, armor of diligence? 34 strength. Whoa. Sten. Okay, Sten cannot wear that. Neither can Alistair. That's definitely what they're going to work towards, though. Both of them. One of them can wear the blood armor. One of them can wear that armor of diligence. And that was all that was in there. Sweet. Whoa, look at what are those? Those are terrifying. And an autosave for us. Sweet. Yep, here we go, combat. That is a cultist mage. We're gonna get up there immediately. Winter's Grasp. Go in for a shield bash. Let's go. I don't really care about the rest coming down. Oh boy. Maybe I should. Ah! They're ash wraiths. Thanks for the heal. I'm frozen. Yes, kill the mage, please. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it's dead. Actually. Morgan. Can we get up and do Winter's Grasp? Sometimes I feel like she heals the wrong person. Let's get a heal on you. Go, go. Get up there. Wish they would stop running. Woo, nice. Very dead. Yes. Thank you for the health potions. Anything in here to loot? Does not look like it. I'm gonna explore a little bit before I touch anything. I don't know if touching that is a good idea. Well, suppose I'll save and then we'll find out.
All right.
Okay, it's just a codex entry. Whoa. I don't know how to pronounce this word. The brazier that stands atop the stairs in the great hall of our temple has always been something of a mystery to us. This is the brazier that created the beings we call the Ash Wraiths. This is where Andraste's followers immolated themselves and became the eternal guardians of her temple. I have painstakingly pieced together information from old books from the tales and half-truths passed down to us by our forefathers. I believe I now understand the ritual used to create the race. The brazier was lit with a consecrated taper, its flame taken from the everlasting fire that long ago consumed Andraste herself. The chosen disciple would fast and pray for weeks, taking into his body nothing but a sip of water a day. When the disciple was finally ready, he would place in his mouth a flawless black pearl and step into the flames. An ancient inventor, black pearls were thought to be magical, able to stop the soul from passing through the veil when held in the mouth at the moment of death. Thus Andraste's disciples consigned themselves to the eternal flame. They became dust and ashes, and rose again and again to protect the most beloved of the Maker. Okay, so we just used that because we actually had all of the items, it seems. I don't know if it did anything else. Okay, here we go. More enemies. Team, are you coming? Oh, yep, I see the trap that I just triggered. That's really bad. Well, there are a bunch of archers. Winter's Grasp. Boy, I sometimes hate how nobody comes up to help. She's gonna die. She's so gonna die. Get in there and do shield bash. Yeah, you're going in. Let's let her do her drain life. I'm pinned. Okay. Okay, here we go. This room is very heavily trapped. Okay. We're gonna trigger all the traps, aren't we? All the crits. Okay. Let's disarm some traps for some extra XP. Whew. That's so nice.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, there's a ballista in there we could have fired. 2 ballista. Oh, I think that's what these traps were attached to. So I think we got ballista fired at us. Okay, nothing else to loot. Nobody died, thank goodness. Let's save and move on. This is quite the place to explore. Oh, and we got an autosave. Ooh, what is... Okay. That looks insane. Look at that. It's kind of gross. It's like an open mouth. Go in and do your shield bash. You do Winter's Grasp, and you move in and attack. Okay, I want to get behind it. Okay, here come some more enemies. Let's do taunt. All right. Sweet. Oh, there's more. Oh my goodness, we also cut his head off. Oh, that is a mage. Yeah, you need to just die. And it killed Sten immediately. Boy, Sten needs some lightning resist. Oh no, what is that? Is that another mage? Nope, that's an archer. Okay. Well, at least Sten came back up. Yep, go attack. Get a Winter's Grasp on him. Is there another? No, that's her. Okay. Okay, let's everybody in here and let's recover. Open the iron chest. Dalthanen. That's a named axe. Ooh, holy cow. Ancient elven gloves. Okay, couple of things for Sten. Do you want to wield this Dalthanen? 13 damage, much higher critical hit chance, much higher armor pen. You know what, let's try it. Let's get you with the battle axe. Alright. Can loot the Cultist Mage. Can we loot anything over there? Doesn't look like it. This seems to go in 2 directions, so let's just pick a direction and hopefully it's the incorrect direction. Definitely enemies both ways. Everybody move, everybody move, everybody move. Let's see if it'll come to us. I don't think it's noticed us. Oh boy, yep. And it's casting a fireball. Yep. Yep. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, wait, she's gonna heal me. Okay, I'm up. I'm up and very hurt. Alright, let's get health poultice. We're almost out of them. He already used his overpower. He's already used, like, all. He's being knocked back. Let's get lightning. Okay, she just healed Sten. Get behind it. Fantastic. I don't like the mages. They're super powerful. Ooh, a bunch of chests. Of course. I should have known. My dirty fighting did nothing. Another one? Yep. Ow. Knocked me back. What? How did the other one get summoned? What are you guys doing? It just came out of the rubble. Some splint mail, which is medium armor. Should still probably equip that if it's better than what Sten has, and there's 2 of them. Oh, there's 3 of them. I'm on fire. Because of course I am. Ooh, Morgan. Girl. No. Just die, just die, just die. You're dead. Ow. Got knocked back from my dual weapon sweep. Oh, Alistair! Crap. I thought she was healing. I guess a little mistake in there. Oof. Alright. Alistair is gonna need a frickin' injury kit. Did he actually use it? I didn't see. Yes. Alright, let's see if Sten, if we've picked up any armor that's better than what Sten currently has, even if it's medium. I think I might want him in these ancient elven gloves because of the spell resistance. Oh, those are crazy. Yep, that's better armor. So he's mostly in medium armor right now. Medium, mixed between medium and heavy. That's okay. We'll eventually get him in better matching set. Let's save. All right. Okay, that's a bunch of enemies. Does this all loop around, or am I going the right way? I might be going... I don't know. Morgan, let's move up and get this on them. Get up there and do a shield bash. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Out of my way. And then the stupid archers that always run away. Crits on all the stuns. Ooh, frame rate is dropping a bit. We got this. Oh, hey, Morgan leveled up. Sweet. Okay. Deeper mana pool. And more powerful magic. Let's do that. Chain leaning seems like it would be great. Do I want to give her more creation magic? Where we have spirit, which leads to crushing prison, which would be really good. Telekinetic weapons. While active, the caster draws a nearby entropic energy from any dead enemy nearby to heal the caster. Contagious Hex inflicts penalties to cold resistance. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think we should go with the Affliction Hex right now. God, there's so many things I don't want to do with her. It's so hard to choose how we want to build her. Because she has a little bit of everything, and we need a healer. This goes into mass rejuvenation. Regeneration. Heroic defense and aura. Haste. Haste would be amazing. There's so much cool magic. Well, let's go with this Affliction Hex though, since we always have the cold weapons up. And she has a new tactic slot, so let's take a look at that. Morgan. Let's do enemy clustered with at least 2 allies. And use the ability... That's an ability, isn't it? Enemy with the health. Here, let's do health. Use ability. Here we go. Affliction Hex. And then that should do any nearby stuff. I might want to make that the first thing that she does. Let's put it up here. Healing, I think maybe should be the most important. Okay. This is fine. Hopefully that's alright. So where does this lead? Up into Wormling Lair. Let's check the other direction before we go in there and see if that also leads into the Wormling Lair. I don't want to miss anything. And you know, the more experience we get, the better, because I would really like Sten to level up. He's getting close. He's getting close. He's level 8. We're level 10. Wow, he is very far behind us because he keeps dying. It's a dungeon crawl. All right. Let's save over here before we open this door. And open. Nothing in here. Let's open. Oh, yep. I see a Cultist Mage. Winter's Grasp. Get in there and shield bash. You get in and attack the Reavers. I'm gonna stun you. Okay. Cone of Cold on you. Okay, we're all right. Good. She's healing. All right. Sweet. Took them out. Not too bad. Get all that loot. Lesser Spirit Balm. Spirit Balm increases users' resistance to spirit damage for a short time. Cool. Oh boy. Yep, that is definitely a mage. That, of course, nobody can see. Hey, I resisted. Oh, come on. Get on that mage. Winter's Grasp. You get on the Ash Wraith. Yes, Affliction Hex. Haha. Ooh, he had Cone of Cold. Hey, you're supposed to be attacking this mage. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, it's dead. There's another one. Okay. Yep, she's draining life. Okay. Bunch of fire arrows. And we'll save the game. There's probably more enemies up the stairs. Yep. Archers. And there's a trap. Come to us so we don't trigger the trap. No, don't run in there. Whatever. They trigger it, they trigger it. Yep. Dirty fighting! Ooh, frame rate dropping. Hey, Sten finally leveled up, so let's see if we can do this. He doesn't have a specialization point. When does he? He should have one from level 7. Well, that sucks. So he only gets one specialization then? Let's give him 15 constitution and up this strength. And we'll give him some combat tactics. Character's fondness for massive two-handed weapons means that each attack offers a chance to stun the opponent due to sheer weight behind the blow. Yes, please. Alright, tactics slots for Sten. So he's got Mighty Blow, which does... I can't tell what it does. Alright, hold on. Let's check out Sten's kit. We have Pommel Strike. Instead of going fatal attack an enemy expects, player strikes out with the weapon's blunt end, knocking the opponent to the ground unless it passes physical resistance check. Mighty Blow puts extra weight and effort behind a single strike, gaining a bonus to attack. Deals critical damage if it hits. Imposes penalty to movement speed. Alright. Indomitable. Gaining slight increase to attack damage while being immune to stun or knockdown effects. Definitely need that mode active. Sunder Arms. Rather than going directly for a killing blow, he attempts to hinder the target's ability to fight back. Penalty to attack. Character puts extra muscle behind each swing, gaining a bonus to damage, but suffering penalties to attack and defense. And he's got Taunt. And Precise Striking. Tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack. Wow, a lot of bonuses to attack. Okay. I'm gonna forget all of this as I work on his tactics. So let's also do a self any, and we want him to use the ability activate mode Indomitable. Also want this active. Taunt and Indomitable. Mighty Blow, target using melee attacks under arms. And then there is enemy. Which one? Okay, Sunder Arms does... Okay, so yes, activate that mode. That hinders their ability to fight back. Wow, he has a lot of sustained modes. Maybe we'll taunt if allies are surrounded. Let's see if that works. Ally. Being attacked, being... Doesn't look like there's like anything about allies being surrounded. You can do yourself being surrounded. Okay, if they're attacking Morrigan, let's do a taunt. Let's try that. 'Cause I don't want them on Morrigan.
So be it.
Let's take a look at some of the items we have for poisons and whatnot. That's spirit damage. There's also shock coating, acidic coating. Concentrated deathroot extract. Let's also maybe chuck some acid flasks. If they're on my bar, I might be more likely to use them. And we're gonna keep throwing down saves, make sure we're not gonna lose any progress. Oh man. Oof.
Archon Caesarea, the magister who ordered Andraste burned to death and then took mercy on her at the last second.
Well, he knows his lore. I guess he was raised in the Chantry. So it does make sense. Alright. This does go to the Wormling Lair, so it was 2 ways to the Wormling Lair. Let's go in. Wormling Lair, I'm suspecting there's gonna be dragons. Considering it's called a Wormling Lair. I wonder if this has anything to do with like dragon cults. Like that book we found in Brother Genitivi's house. Okay, we just got a bunch of experience. Was it for finding this place? And there's the other way up. Okay, what do we have in here? Probably not going to like it. Cultist Overseer. And can't really see much.
I am ready.
Let's get a Cone of Cold on them. Got most all of them. All the crits. Actually, let's... Ooh, his health is very low. Health poultice. Okay, he doesn't have the stamina for his taunt. Got a finishing attack on that. Let's dirty fighting. He's stunned. Heck yes. Alright. Expert slow rune. Chance to reduce movement speed. Nice. Well, that wasn't bad. I want everybody to have all the stuns possible so I can just constantly crit. Two mages. Let's get in and do dirty fighting. Winter's Grasp. Sten, go and attack. And you get over here and do a shield bash. Ouch. Yep. Morgan. Let's do Drain Life on that mage, shall we? Yeah, okay, he's down. Sweet. I do not like mages. There's a wooden crate in here. Whoop. There we go.
What do you need?
Nope, I wanted to loot. Alistair, you stepped in my way. Come on. Another saw sword. And OGV is up and throwing stuff around the kitchen. Alright. I'm wondering if they're always just like standing here waiting to ambush. Good thing we didn't go any further in because that is a bunch of people. Morgan? Cone of Cold, please. Okay, we got most of them. Dirty fighting. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. Oh, look at all the stuns. Too bad it didn't last very long. Alright, let's just kill you. Can I seriously not hit him because of pinning shot? Like, I was right next to him. Any more to loot? I know it can take a moment for the bodies to decide to drop loot. Doesn't look like it. Moving on. I think we should save after that. Boy, Sten does not have much stamina left when he is in those forms. And there's dragonlings! They're so cute. Alright. The little squeaks they make, I love it. They're kind of adorable. I feel bad killing them. Hey, and we can disable the traps. Good. Good. There are more up ahead. Winter's Grasp. Go up and do a shield bash. You go up and see if you can shatter it. And I will also move in. Oh, it didn't get frozen. Okay. And they're dead. No loot from the dragonlings. Oh, there's another one. It's a big lizard. Love it. Yep. They're pretty easy to take out when they're just by themselves. Okay, we got an autosave, so something else is gonna come up. What is it? That's a Cultist Mage. That's what that is. Get up and shield dash. Screw you. I only care about killing the Cultist Mage. Oh boy, we're stunned. Oh no. Okay, she's doing a heal. You go over there and kill the mage, please. Oh man, she didn't heal Alistair, did she? Okay, he's dead. Whew. There we go. You're stunned. Oh, crap. There's more mages. Go in there and overpower you. Winter's Grasp, please work. Okay, Alistair is about to die. I don't know if he'll be able to get that off in time. Why didn't she heal? She was healing somebody. Oh man, she's surrounded. Oh boy, this is not good. Come on, hit the mage. Yeah, everybody's about to die. Cone of Cold, you're not gonna make this, are you? And I'm surrounded. Come on. We might have to redo this fight. I think it's way too many things. You're not gonna get this off, are you? Holy crap, he healed. Oh. There's too many dragonlings. Do I not have momentum on anymore? Why don't I have momentum on? Dear Lord. He's dead. Heal. I don't know who you're healing. Let's heal yourself. Lyrium potion and get a Cone of Cold on them again. And I'm still attacking this guy. Okay, he's dead. I gotta get this cultist archer. Okay. Holy cow. I don't know how we survived that. That was extreme. And it's not quite done yet. There's another enemy, isn't there? What? There's more dragonlings? Seriously? Their little mewing noises. Okay. Alright, Alistair, Stan, I need you guys to get up, please, wherever you are. That was insane.
All right, all right.
I'm kind of amazed we made it through that. We used up a bunch of potions, though. Ooh, heavy plate boots. Nobody has the strength for that. So both Stan, lesser injury kit, and Alistair, lesser injury kit. Oh boy, I'm gonna run out of those. Oh, there's a book here. A Story of Frostback Mountains. Even mountains had a heart once. When the world was young, Korth the Mountain Father kept his throne at the peak of the Belenus, the mountain that lies at the center of the world, from which he could see all corners of the earth and sky. And he saw strong men become weak, brave men grow cowardly, and wise men turn foolish for love. Korth devised a plan that he might never be betrayed by his own heart by taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare search for it. He sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, and raised around it the fiercest mountains the world had ever seen, the Frostbacks, to guard it. But without his heart, the Mountain Father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled like lost souls. Food lost its flavor, music had no sweetness, and he lost all joy in deeds of valor. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of men. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant, but with no heart, Korth could not be slain. Soon there were no heroes left, either among men or gods, who would dare challenge Korth. The Lady of the Skies sent the best of her children, the swiftest, the cleverest, the strongest flyers, to scour the mountains for the missing heart, and for a year and a day they searched. But sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift and albatross returned to her with nothing. And then the ptarmigan spoke up and offered to find the god chief's heart. The other birds laughed, for the ptarmigan was a tiny bird, too humble to soar, which spends half its time hopping along the ground. The lady would not give the little creature her blessing, for the mountains were too fierce even for eagles, but the ptarmigan set out anyway. The little bird traveled deep into the frostbacks. When she could not fly, she crawled. She hugged the ground and weathered the worst mountain winds, and so made her lonely way to the valley where the heart beat. With all the gods' terrible deeds, the heart was far too heavy for the tiny bird to carry, so she rolled it, little by little, out of the valley and down a cliff, and when the golden cask struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full almost to bursting, and the pain of it roused the mountain god to come see what had happened. When Korth neared his heart, it leapt back into his chest, and he was whole again. Then Hakan Winter's Breath bound Korth's chest with 3 bands of iron and 3 bands of ice, so it could never again escape. And all the remaining gods named the ptarmigan honored above even the loftiest eagles. That's a cute story. I'm definitely going to save after that fight, because that was really rough. Got a chest.
All right.
Fire arrows and some splint mail gloves. Yes, give me the experience of disarming traps.
I see a trap.
Alright, I don't see anything else, so let us press onward. Yeah, I'm going to save again after clearing out that area. Just so I don't have to repeat anything when we inevitably die, because this game is actually kind of challenging for normal difficulty. Okay, that is a mage. We're going in. Wish you guys weren't always so far behind. Come on. Winter's Grasp. Go in. Seriously? Still can't. Okay, come on. Get up there. There are multiple mages. Dirty fighting. I'm gonna die. Is nobody coming up here? What the heck, guys? Get the mage! The mage, I said! Get over here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. What are you? I don't tell them to do one thing and then they just go and do something else. It's very annoying. And I'm dead. Yep. Great. Great, great, great. What are you still doing back here? Oh my god. I'm gonna freeze like everybody, whatever. At this point, I don't even really care. Not a cone of cold. Yep, Sten's dead. Come on. Shield bash. She's gonna die, and there's nothing I can do then. Mages are the worst. Is it? Okay, the mage is dead. Now attack. Like. She is so completely surrounded. There is no way. Yep, she's dead. That's it. We wiped. I told them to all go for the mage, and when they do, they started attacking all the dragonlings instead. Alright, we're pretty much at our time for the stream today, though. I'll load the last save and resave, and we will try to take out this group tomorrow and see if we can come across this Urn of Andraste to save Arl Aemon. I'll let this load in. Hope you guys had some fun. These fights are getting more challenging the more we go through here. There's a lot. I think I might just try to lure everything back into the tunnel and have Morrigan use her Cone of Cold. But that will be a problem for tomorrow. So thanks for joining today. We'll continue at 9 a.m. Also, we should be playing some more Grounded this evening, around 2 or 3, thereabouts. Kind of depends if I get set up for that. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in watching Grounded. Also, I have done a Patreon live stream. I did it this morning. It's exclusive to Patreon. It was Life is Strange, True Colors. So if you want to see the first chapter of that, you can join my Patreon for as little as $1 if you feel like it. And you can catch me on Twitter and Discord as well. So I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. I hope to catch you around for Grounded. And if not, then I'll see you tomorrow morning for some more Dragon Age Origins. Until then, stay safe. Stay healthy.